I am Chukwudozi Joshua Chukwudozi, and here with me is Majesty Emeafu Francis Ebere. You are welcome to this program once more.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Emeafu, you are invited to the palace of the Ooni for the celebration of the 5th anniversary of his coronation. How did you come about this?
Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank the Ooni of Ife, Adeyeye, Enitan, Ogunwusi, Ojaja II, for his kind gesture in establishing entrepreneurship programs that is targeted at developing the African youths and charting a new economic frontier for all Africans. We are indeed very much grateful, sir. Ever since the ascension of the Ooni to the highest spiritual throne of the Yoruba land, he has engaged in initiating several youth empowerment programs which are targeted at harnessing and developing the innovative and creative ideas of the African youths, and also training them to be able to establish entrepreneurship businesses so as to be economically free from the problems of our generation. And of a recent, His Imperial Majesty Adeyeye, Enitan, Ogunwusi, Ojaja II initiated the Ground to Glory entrepreneurship program, where he requested for business ideas and plans and proposals from African youths, and the best ideas from these business proposals will be selected by his team of experts, and the award of a grant funding is given to these businesses so as to get them established. And thankfully, I sent in my proposal where Coding for Africa's business idea was initiated, and we are selected as part of the recipients of this award.
Okay. To my left here is the electronic artwork of the coat of arms of the Ooni. What inspired this particular artwork?
Very well. Coding for Africa is a software and hardware technology company, and as part of what we do, we build hardwares and softwares. So, and visiting a king is very important. You go with a gift. So, having thought about the kind of gift that will be befitting for the king is already a very rich man. He has influence spanning all the Yoruba states and even across Africa. So we thought it wise that it would be in the best interest of Coding for Africa to prepare a wonderful electronic artwork of the coat of arms of the Ooni of Ife to be presented to him. That is what inspired what you can see here.
Yeah, it's indeed very beautiful.
Thank you very much.
So, can you please tell us how this beauty, the electronic artwork, was designed from scratch by the team Coding for Africa?
Thank you very much. So, as you can see, what we have here is the electronic artwork of the coat of arms of the Ooni of Ife. But if you look closely at this, you observe that it is made up of tiny dots. So those dots are filled with LEDs. LED means light emitting diode. If you have your mobile phone charger, the indicator light you find on the mobile phone charger is called an LED, light emitting diode. So the light emitting diode is what we used to draw the artwork. So here is a perspex board, and then on this perspex board we are able to draw the image of the coat of arms of the Ooni of Ife, and then with a drilling machine and a 5mm drill bit we are able to make holes to represent this artwork, and then using those LEDs that I told you about earlier on, we populated the holes that were made on the perspex board. After which we now engaged our soldering iron, our soldering lead, and our circuit board to wire all these LEDs. Just like the Ooni of Ife is connecting the whole of Africa and getting them to be economically viable, getting them to be economically dependent on themselves. You know, that's how we connected all these LEDs, and at the end, we were able to come up with this fantastic design, as you can see here.
It's indeed a beautiful artwork.
Thank you very much.
So, Mr. Francis, what are your dreams or your goals for Coding for Africa?
So right now, Coding for Africa is a software and hardware development company. We do not just want to end at making only the coat of arms of the Ooni of Ife. Our plan is to build a software training center where African youths are being trained on how to write softwares that will be useful for their immediate locality. If you look around, you find out that we are moving, the trend right now is technology-wise, and every business, almost all spheres of life are taking on technology. So our goal is to ensure that the African youths are not left behind in this quest to embrace technology. So we'll keep on teaching African youths on how to use tools relating to technology to solve problems that are bedeviling Africans. And also, if you look around now, you find out that when it comes to power, we are tending towards green energy. So Coding for Africa is also involved in building design of inverters and things related to clean energy, such that we will not only rely on fuel and hydropower for the source of electricity. So as part of our job, as part of our goal and aspirations, is to, you know, chart the course of clean energy in not just Nigeria, but the entire Africa.
That's a really good one. It's high time Africa gets, or it's high time we put Africa on the map.
Yes, Africa has to be on the map in the
global stage.
Global stage, yes.
You'll be presenting this gift to the king. How do you feel about it?
Well, I feel relaxed. We feel highly elated. Presenting this to the king, the Ooni of Ife, of the whole of Africa. We are highly, very happy. It is a rare opportunity to meet with the king, and my team and I are not taking that chance for granted. This is an opportunity for us to tell the story of Africa, that Africa does not just have youths that are creative and innovative, but also hardworking youths that can put this thing up. We took barely a month to work on this project and get it assembled. It was a teamwork. It was an effort by a team of experts from Coding for Africa, everybody working on one aspect, and at the end we were able to synergize and come out with this beauty that you are looking at. So that is a great opportunity. We feel highly happy to meet with the king and present this gift to him.
Yeah, indeed, it's an opportunity. So, what do you think this means? As how do you see this, and what does it mean for your team?
So, as you can see, from what we've done as a team, we're able to work as a team. We worked together to come up with this design. So, what is simply telling you is that we are not working alone. We work as a team. So we synergize and leverage on each person's key energies, key talents, and key how do I put it? Everybody has their own areas of strength. So we harness the strength of each person and we come out with this. So that's how we're going to work, both in the software aspects, both in the training aspects, both in the area of deployment of our solutions, both in the areas of maintenance of our solutions. You know, we will harness all these. So it's a great opportunity for my team and I, and I'm very happy and excited to be part of that great team. Yeah.
Will we be expecting more things like this, like we have our national coat of arms, we have so many other important things we would like things like this to be
So
created
this is a note to every person in Nigeria and all of Africa that it is high time they start digitizing their enterprises, their businesses. It is high time for everyone to start digitizing whatever it is they are into. Be it a market seller, you need softwares that helps you to manage your market and sell properly. Coding for Africa will stand in the gap to solve that problem. So this is an electronic artwork, it's a technological piece. So it's simply telling you that we are ready to solve the problems of Africa technological wise. So that is it for you.
So, having been selected as one of the beneficiaries of the first inception of the Grant to Glory Millionaire Award, how do you think Coding for Africa fits into the picture?
Well, like I told you earlier on, my team and I were able to harness each of our individual key strengths to be able to come up with this. And this is in line with the concept of the Ooni of Ife. The Ooni's concept is that all innovative and creative African youths should not be lying wasted. So, the Ooni is bringing together all African youths to be able to solve African problems and also solve the problems of the world. So Coding for Africa is in line with the initiative of the King of what? Harnessing strengths of youths and using it to solve a particular problem. So I am very much optimistic that we at Coding for Africa will be part of those that will champion this grand initiative of His Imperial Majesty, the Ooni of Ife, by ensuring that the untapped innovations and creativity in African youths would be used collectively to proffer solutions to the problems of the world.
Yeah. I personally believe Coding for Africa is ready for such challenge because
yes, indeed we are ready, and we are set to change the narrative of the African society.
With this, I wish you and the entire Coding for Africa team a wonderful outing with the King.
Thank you very much. You can be sure that an outing with the King will be one of the best outings you always want to dream of. I'm very sure of that.
Yeah. Thank you once more for your time.
Thank you for coming.
It's indeed a pleasure having you here with us.